Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Tulare City Council member Patrick Isherwood.
Thank you, Paul. And I think the topic that you mentioned in the word of their family union, you'll see is the theme of kind of what I want to speak to you about. Good afternoon. As Paul introduced, I'm Patrick Isherwood from Tulare City Council and Tulare resident, of course. Yeah. Of all the topics I could present around here today, the key word I want to start with is family. What lies in the epicenter of family are the people who consider themselves family and the love for what they have for one another. These bonds are important because family helps us get through the most disastrous times, the best times. Family is important because we can offer support and security and unconditional love. And it is family who will always look to see and bring about the best in you, even if you cannot see it yourself. And family is important because they will, for the most part, be the ones who can really understand you and bring you back to that place of peace. And family can exist in many forms, but its purpose and its roots are the same. Ladies and gentlemen, there is an industry of fire and smoke coming from Sacramento. The smoke cloud is green and large and coming over Tulare, which will provide far worse air quality issues for your family. To the people of Tulare, I suggest you take the advice of former President Bill Clinton and don't inhale. California's green puff of smoke signals carries a message of preemption. California preemption is to strike first and set a blanket of laws to every city, every family, before and without any local input or local control. This preemption is guiding, directing, and controlling our Tulare family. And I think specifically I'll touch on is 4 assembly bills of many that I think this crowd would be aware of that demonstrates this. SB 871, SB 866, SB 1464, and AB 2098. And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not aware of those bills out of Sacramento, I strongly encourage on your phone or your computer, look those up. And I want you to look at those bills and look at Sacramento's green smoke and ask yourself, how does your family feel about that? Sacramento and its strong arm of preemption is following an old tactic. When you can't make them see the light, make them feel the heat. I didn't like masks. But with this new wave of heat coming from Sacramento, a welder's mask isn't going to help us. Our list of Tulare problems is beyond the physical. And some might ask, is this guy going to talk about homelessness? Is he going to talk about crime? There are many complexities. Yet, I also mention there is alcohol. You can walk across the street and in your child's phone find pornography and drugs of all kinds everywhere among us. And there is a vexing philosophy that everyone is a victim and someone else is to blame. And that is impacting our Tulare families. With that, we are so quick to blow the trumpet on Zion to have government provide the fix to these problems. We call on Sacramento like a holy mountain to send more green smoke, but we aren't calling upon our local family. Homelessness, loss, crime, needs, commerce, resolve. The best thing about Tulare is not our local government. No, the best about Tulare is our people, everyone, and that everyone coming together to guide principle, to lend support, and endorse opportunity with success anywhere it can be achieved. The people of Tulare share their time, their treasure, and their physical well-being to make our community the best it can be. That's what a family is. The sanctity of the Tulare family must be preserved. A pen is not our guiding principle. You are capable of guiding our community. Found in faith, principle, and conviction, as your councilman, I stand for our Tulare family. Our Tulare family must get involved to implement the answers we need. Folks, we need each other. And here are 3 quick ways you can get involved and help Tulare. As noted earlier, be engaged with your Tulare City Council meetings. Know what's happening from our local decision makers. Be engaged with community services. Know what's happening on the streets, the homes, the tents, your school, the community. Be engaged with each other. Return to community gatherings like this. Maybe that's a church. Maybe that's a service club, or more importantly, whatever you think might be to break bread with your fellow man. Get involved. To conclude everything I have mentioned, we need a huge family reunion once again. Let's join at the table of fellowship and goodwill. All that Tulare has become and all that Tulare will be is rooted in your families, your talents, your dedication and hard work, and I couldn't be more proud to serve as your councilman. Thank you.